everyone knows Steve Jobs, who attracted the attention of almost a whole world, who was known as the most innovative person in the world, and he did not finish the university. Also, the same thing you can say about Bill Gates, who is the richest person in the world. Again, he did not finish university, he did not graduate. I can add even Mark Zuckerberg, who also did not finish the university, but who earned his first billion when he was younger than 25 years old. So, why I'm telling this? Does it mean that we should drop out from the university in order to get our dreams, in order to get success? Obviously not. But these people contributed to the increasing of dropouts from universities from every part of the world. And today I'm going to talk about this problem and how it can be solved. And before starting the presentation, I want to ask to be open-minded and judge subjectively, because I think that my solution will not agree with your opinion. So I propose that the higher education should be paid by students themselves by taxing. So this title was present in almost every headline of the British university, which says that about 30,000 students drop out every year from the university, and it was really concern for British government. And the most interesting is that the most dropped out university were the cheapest. And as an example, I can say about the University of West Scotland and the London Metropolitan University. Average fees of this university are about 5,000 euros, which is really cheap for British education system. So what does it say to us? It says that students go to this university because they just go, because everyone goes, so they have not so much money, and they pay their little money to get a diploma, which is actually not so good, or which they just get the diploma. And that's a really concerning thing. And according to Graham Patton, who is a education reformer, he said that graduate tax will reward university dropout, and it will discourage from taking easy courses and discourage from dropping out, because if student will pay for his education himself, he will be more interested in choosing the major of his education than in finishing it. So, and also I can add that full state funding encourages many students without clear motivation and ability to enter university, just to enter without any purposes. And I think that ironically, taxing will increase access to higher education. And I can prove it with a research made by Chapman. He's again Australian researcher, education researcher. After making his research, he came to the conclusion that by introducing taxes, Australian education applicants rose by a third, which is a really significant number. And similar thing you can see in Kazakhstan. Many students enter to university because their parents say, because their friends go to university, etc., etc. And they even, for example, pay, let's say, $2,000 in order to get a diploma, which is actually worth nothing. They just get this diploma, and it says in the special place in their house, and that's all. And it's not useful for them. But if there will be they will pay for their education by themselves, they of course will try to enter to better university despite its prices, and introducing taxes will make it more comfortable to pay for them, because they can pay the fees of university over 20 years, and over 20 years it will be a very little amount than paying it at one time. So there are some facts about education in Kazakhstan. According to Ministry of Education, average fees of Kazakhstan's university is about 900,000 tenge, which is about $6,000. And there are, last year there were 35,000 state funding scholarships and grants. And if we multiply them, we get a really big number. It will be about, as I estimated, $175 million. And just imagine this money is spent, and I think that most of this money not spent, they are wasted. Because students go to university without their willing, they go to major which they don't like, and they finally drop out or work in another sphere. And I have a better idea to spend this money and to encourage students to study on majors which they would like. Okay. Now let's this picture made from the class of Democratic Republic of Congo. As you can see, the class is not really nice. It's not so nice. It's actually it requires a lot of preparing and maybe of course you may think that what's the connection of this picture with Kazakhstan? The connection is that many schools just outside of Astana are in this situation. We can spend those waste money for repairing such kind of schools and other institutions. And this is a picture of laboratory of University of Berkeley, and I found that 20% of fees or just funds of Berkeley are funded by government, and the other part, which is 80%, is funded by students and just other different types of donations, which says that university can't survive without government money. And do you remember 175 billions of dollars? We can't spend it for other needs of educational system. Can you tell me which university do you consider as good and with a high quality in Kazakhstan? Just I mean, other. That's all. Okay, even this university. And would you like to be more? Would you like to be more universities such as you said in Kazakhstan? I think yes. But so just imagine if we would spend this amount of money on building new universities or opening new universities, the educational environment in Kazakhstan would be much better and much higher. So just I want to say that introducing graduate taxing can solve all these problems. First of all, it will discourage from dropping out from the university. Second, it will encourage to finish and study the major which you would like. And finally, you can collect some money in order to spend it for better institutions and for increasing universities such as NU or others. So, thanks for attention.